I was sitting on the cold pavement, drunk, broken, dumped. My phone was at 2%, and out of everyone I could have called, I called her. My billionaire ex, the woman I lost, the woman I thought I'd never see again. I didn't expect her to answer. I definitely didn't expect what happened next. Because 20 minutes later, a $3 million Pagani pulled up in front of me. And my life changed forever. It was raining. Not the peaceful kind. The kind that feels personal. The kind that makes everything worse. I sat outside a bar I couldn't even afford, my shirt half soaked, my mind spinning. Just an hour ago, my girlfriend of 3 years had ended things. Not with tears, not with regret, but with a cold smile. You're not enough anymore. That line kept replaying in my head. Not enough money, not enough success, not enough for anyone. I laughed bitterly and took another sip straight from the bottle. My phone buzzed. Low battery warning. 1%. And that's when I made the worst, or maybe the best decision of my life. I scrolled, past friends, past family, and stopped at one name. Ava, my ex, the one I walked away from. I hadn't spoken to her in 2 years. 2 years since I chose my freedom over her. 2 years since I let go of the only person who truly believed in me. My thumb hovered over her name. This is stupid, I muttered. But I tapped. It rang, once, twice. My heart started pounding. Then, hello? Her voice. Calm, soft, familiar. It hit me like a punch. I didn't speak at first. Ava? I whispered finally. Silence. Then she said, Why are you calling me? I laughed nervously. I don't know. Another pause. Then she asked something unexpected. Where are you? I told her. Didn't think much of it. Didn't expect anything. She didn't say, I miss you. She didn't say, I hate you. She just said, stay there. And hung up. I stared at my phone. Dead. Battery gone. Great, I muttered. I leaned back against the wall, closing my eyes. Minutes passed. Maybe 10, maybe 20. Then, headlights. Bright, blinding. A low, aggressive engine growl filled the street. I squinted. And then I saw it. A car so unreal. It didn't belong in my world. A Pagani. Matte black. Sleek. Powerful. It stopped right in front of me. The door lifted upward, and she stepped out. Ava looked different. Not just beautiful. Untouchable. Elegant black dress. Minimal jewelry. Confidence that filled the air. This wasn't the girl I used to know. This was someone far beyond me. She walked toward me slowly, her heels clicking against the wet pavement. You look terrible, she said calmly. I laughed weakly. Good to see you too. She studied my face. Not with anger, not with love, but with something deeper. Disappointment. Get in, she said. I hesitated. Why? She tilted her head slightly. Because you called me. And somehow, that was enough. The inside of the car felt like another universe. Luxury, silence, power. I didn't belong there. Neither did the broken version of me, sitting in that seat. She drove without speaking at first. The city lights reflected in the windshield. Finally, I asked, You're doing well. She smirked slightly. I had to. I looked at her. What does that mean? She glanced at me briefly. It means, when you left, I had nothing. That hit me. Hard. And now? I asked quietly. She didn't answer. Instead, she pulled into a massive gated property. The gates opened automatically. My jaw dropped. Her house wasn't just big. It was unreal. Modern architecture. Glass walls. A view that overlooked the entire city. I stepped out of the car, slowly. This is yours? I asked. She nodded. I laughed in disbelief. You became a billionaire? She turned to me. No. Pause. I always was on my way. I frowned. What? She sighed softly. My family, my investments, everything I built. She looked me straight in the eyes. You never asked. I felt something twist inside me. All those years, I thought I was the one who could give her a better life. But the truth was, she never needed me. We sat across from each other in her living room. The silence was heavy. I messed up, I said finally. She didn't respond. I thought I needed more freedom, more options. Still nothing. I didn't realize. I already had everything. That made her look up. For the first time, her expression softened. You didn't lose me because you wanted freedom, she said quietly. I swallowed. Then why? She leaned forward slightly. You lost me because you didn't see my worth. That hurt more than anything, because it was true. I didn't call you to fix things, I said. She raised an eyebrow. Then why did you call? I took a deep breath. Because even after everything, I still trust you. That surprised her. You trust me? She asked. I nodded. Yeah. Even now, you were the only person I thought of. She leaned back, thinking. Then she said something unexpected. Stay here tonight. My heart skipped. Not like that, she added quickly. I smiled faintly. I know. That night changed everything. Not because we got back together. Not because it was romantic. But because, for the first time in years, I saw clearly. I saw what I lost. I saw who she became. And I saw who I needed to become. The next morning, I stood at her door. Thank you, I said. She nodded. Don't waste this moment, she replied. I won't, I said. As I walked away, I didn't feel broken anymore. I felt awake. And behind me, the woman I once lost, watched silently. Not as my past, but maybe as my future. Sometimes, you don't lose the right person. You lose yourself first. And if you're lucky, life gives you one moment, one call, 1 second chance to become the person you should have been all along. Please like, share, and subscribe for more stories.